back to Just Between Us, where we work out our problems through animal statues.
There's not enough snacks in this house.
What?
Wait, we're not sponsored. Okay. Sorry, it's gonna make crinkly noises. I won't do it, I promise.
This week I thought we could talk about if we were to make sketches again, what would that look like? Because we can't do the same trope. I'm married, I did it. That arc is over.
You cannot eat during this. the what's it called? The ASMR people will like it, but the what is the word for?
I don't know.
There's certain people that don't like the sound of eating.
Okay.
What's it called?
I don't know.
And I have it. Misophonia. Okay, well,
We can't do female friendship anymore.
Oh man. Well, okay, we could talk about your problems with your husband. Oh my God, this is every sitcom. We could talk about your problems with your husband.
I don't really have problems with my husband.
Well, we could talk about like
not talk about.
Okay, but we could talk about like silly. Yeah, we could write about like silly stuff. Like maybe like you know you're overthinking something, and then John comes in and it's like not that big of a deal. You still overthink stuff.
Not really. I think I'm too healed to make sketches. No, I was trying to think. I was like, what would I even write a sketch about? Like, what's even funny?
But I still have like dating disasters and stuff.
Yeah, we could still do dating disasters.
Yeah.
I think we could potentially do a Three's Company type vibe of like, we could set up a world wherein like you've had to move in with us.
Yeah.
And that creates issues.
Yeah. I saw a meme that was like, me never finding love but hanging out with this one couple, and it's just like two people in the front row, and then like the last person's just kind of holding the hands of both of them. Like I feel like I feel like it's just become like, and also Gabe's just like, I feel like I'm a real good secondary character. Like I'm a real good just like Kramer into the situation, kind of have stuff going on.
So you're thinking John and I are the stars of this new world and you're the Kramer?
But I become kind of a fan favorite.
Okay.
Like how Kramer is.
Yeah.
I feel like I have my own goofy stuff going on that we don't have enough money to film. You know what I mean? So like by the time I come in, I'm like, you know, wearing some kind of weird costume, or I'm just like soaking wet or something, and I'm like, you guys.
So it's all just things that have happened off screen?
To me, yeah. Yeah.
I also feel like you could do like maybe something about trying to be friends with your neighbors. Like move it up from like 20s chaos to just like the mundanity of your 30s.
Yeah.
And trying to make random new friends and trying weird new hobbies.
Yeah. Maybe like you're watching someone's baby.
Oh yeah, watching someone's baby.
Because Rachel and Sean's baby's a star.
Yeah.
But we can't show babies on camera.
No, we can't.
We could talk about like, I mean, there's always like relationship stuff. Like, I want to hang a shelf here. I don't.
What did our sketches used to be about, though?
Our sketches, it's just what here's a sketch idea. It's just what I think you and John do because I don't understand marriage. So it's just what I think you guys are up to. So I'm
Gabe's idea of marriage, that's the sketch?
Yeah, but it's literally just like, it's like, but what I just said, I want to put a shelf here. Well, I don't. Marriage. You know? Or like, oh, I'm going to go to bed early. Okay. Oh, no, I ate your snack while you were sleeping.
And each scene ends with someone being murdered.
No! It's just like, oh, I finished my book. Oh, did you like it? Yeah.
It sounds like a pretty boring sketch.
Yeah.
I guess we did once make a whole sketch about waiting for the mail.
Yeah, well, so our old sketches, as you were starting to say, what were they about?
They were about all sorts of weird things.
Dating, alien abduction.
Oh, yeah, we could definitely return to aliens. That's evergreen.
That's evergreen. Trying to make money in certain ways, applying for the Bachelorette, being worried about bugs.
I'm still very afraid of bugs.
That were controlled by...
the aliens.
That were controlled by the government. Remember? Also, the one where we're getting controlled from another room, where we're like a simulation. We're worried that we're in a simulation.
I don't remember that one.
And then two people are like, we're not though. And then like two people are in another room, being like, oh, they almost figured it out.
We shot that?
Yeah.
That sounds funny. I'd love to find it.
Yeah, look for it. It's fun. We did one about where I've hit my head and gone to heaven.
Oh, yeah.
We did.
I guess my bigger issue is that, like...
This sounds like a sitcom that ran for, like, 10 seasons, which I guess it did.
It totally went off the rails.
We did a musical episode.
Yeah.
We've done basically every trope.
But I guess the issue is, like, I don't feel like we could play that level of, like sketchy character anymore. Like, I'm not... Like,
so we're not, like, friends. We're now kind of like girls. No, girls. What's like a more
Oh my
grounded...
God, I thought you were saying that we are no longer friends, and now we're girls. And I was like, actually, we are friends, and you're not a girl.
Wow, what a perfect misunderstanding. I love that. We've gone from like zany.
From like broad.
Yeah.
Maybe we'd make it where people don't laugh, but they'd be like, I liked that.
Well, the assumption that we're not wacky, like I feel like if you brought your husband back in here, he would be like, you're so wacky.
Okay, so maybe instead of leaning into like neurotic Allison, we lean into silly Allison.
Silly Allison.
And
wacky
that's sort
Allison.
of my wacky. Like we could bring back like a Yerba Mate Part 2.
Ooh, Yerba Mate Part 2. Yeah. Fidget spinner. When you found the fidget spinner. Fidget spinner.
We could do a lot of character work.
Yeah, sure.
We could do genres, but we don't have any money.
Right.
Like when we were shooting those sketches, we like had to pay a crew and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was expensive.
What if we shot it and we didn't pay anyone? We had like a full production crew, okay? And we were covering that. That's insane.
Yeah. We had a director, editor, sound. Yeah.
You guys didn't appreciate it.
Well, I know. And now, because it's like, could we just do it with an iPhone or would it look terrible?
I guess we could figure it out. They make movies on iPhones now.
How do they do the sound, though?
Well, I think they have probably lav mics.
That's already too complicated.
Yeah, that's already too much. Well, I can Google how do people make movies on iPhones, and I could figure it out.
Yeah, but this video has to get 50K views for us to even make... Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
if this video gets 50K views, then we'll make another sketch.
Yeah, because YouTube will pay us like at least 1/4 of what it would take to make a sketch.
Yeah, they'll pay us $10, probably.
They'll pay us $10 whole to make a sketch. Or if 1,000 of you join the Patreon.
Oh yeah.
If this gets 50K views, it won't. Or if 1,000 of you join the Patreon, you won't. Then we'll make another sketch.
Yeah.
We'll make a long sketch. We'll make like a 10-minute sketch.
Isn't it funny that a few years ago, if a video got 50,000 views, you'd be like, wow, that bombed. And now we're like, please God.
Yeah, but I don't care, as I said in a Patreon video that you guys could watch and believe me or not. I don't care about being famous anymore.
Okay.
So like
you do like money.
I love money. Of course I want money, but I want money to just like be able to like do the little things I like to do.
Anyway, please comment some sketch ideas for us. Yeah. Or let us know if you think a Three's Company type world is intriguing to you.
What's John's like wacky thing though? Is he just kind of the straight man?
I actually never really watched Three's Company.
Oh, okay. Well, when we were doing it, like the sketches, I think I was more of like a Chrissy, kind of like I played a little bit of like a bimbo slutty person, and I always thought you as the Janet. But I think if we redid it, I think John would be Janet.
Okay.
Who's like kind of the straight man. And then who's doing sort of more physical comedy?
I love physical
comedy. So I was thinking that you were John Ritter.
Wow. I gotta tell you, physical comedy, it gets me every time.
I know. I think I need to write more of it.
And I think that so much of what I do during the day is dance.
So what if we did stuff that was more sort of like, oh no, I have to balance these eggs. The repairman's here. Oh no.
I'm actually incredibly good at balancing things on my head.
What?
Yeah, I can walk with books on my head, no problem.
Okay, my fair lady. Slay.
50K, I'll show you.